Hey everybody, welcome to another ArtiCat video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to change the belt in your ATV. What I got, this is a spare belt that I've had for a long time. We're going to measure this one to the old one that's already in it and determine if we need to change it or not. Either way, I'm going to show you how to take the belt off and put the new one on. On your ArtiCat, you got to remove the clutch cover, which basically exposes your secondary and primary pulleys, the clutch and the driven. I went ahead and broke all these free. And now we're going to remove the cover and inspect the belt. Once you have all the bolts removed, you're ready to remove the cover. You really don't want to stick nothing inside there and pry because there's a gasket there and you might damage it. There's a couple tabs right here and one right here. And there's probably a few more somewhere else. Yeah, one on the bottom right there. In case you ever want to know what that little bolt is, that's to drain the water out of your clutch housing if you ever swamp it and get it wet. Anyways, we're going to use a rubber mallet to tap this cover off. I'll pick just a couple taps and we're free. And there's bunch of crap in there, which doesn't surprise me. So what we need to do to change the belt, we have to remove this nut, remove this sheave, remove this nut, and then pull the driven out. I found 1 1/4 inch works good to remove the main one. Remove that. The secondary, I'm using 1 inch and 7/16, but I need my adapter. 3/4 to 1/2 inch adapter. Pull that off too. There we go, belt is removed. One thing you gotta look for in the belt before you install it is the arrow. And the arrow goes forward just as so. Now you need to take one of your cover screws, insert it, and that spreads it open. That spread it open nice and wide. So now you want to take your belt, feed it in there. Slide that back into place. Put that back. Cover on. You need some red Loctite. Put some red Loctite on those threads. There's supposed to be a washer that goes on there, but some reason this one doesn't have a washer. I'm gonna put this down. There is proper torque specs for these, but I just went retard tight on them only because I don't have the tools to hold the clutch and the driven in place while to torque it. Now one of the last steps we need to do is remove that screw. So we're not done yet. One of the last things we need to do is turn this backwards until the belt rides all the way up to the top. And once it rides up to the top, we are good. And before we put the cover back on, I'm going to put some lithium grease on the shaft here to give it some lubrication when we put it back inside. Well, I'm going to end the video there of replacing the belt in your Arctic Cat motor. This would be the same if you have a 500, 650, probably a 700 as well. Basically all Arctic Cats that use that kind of system. In case you're curious, recap again, use red Loctite on both nuts. And if you have the tools to torque it, torque it. If not, use your best judgment. And the cap screws on the cover should be torqued down to 10 foot-pounds using a crisscross pattern. Anyways, I'm going to get going. Stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, check out the playlist for other Arctic Cat videos. We're doing this project and we're going to get this thing back up and running properly. If you guys have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys for watching.